Alright. Oh, testing. Oh, now I'm hearing audio. Echo. Testing. Testing, testing. Alright, testing. Tell me if you guys can hear me loud and clear. I did hear echo on my end, but again, I don't know if y'all can really hear me. So let me know if you guys can really hear me. Like loud and clear stuff, because I guess OBS just changed around with some of the audio. I changed around with the updates and all that stuff, so I have to play around with it. Definitely let me know. But other than that, we're gonna be playing this classic game right here, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Which this game right here, y'all, is like one of them games where like I literally grew up playing, like during the PS3 days, and then I have replayed this on PC with a few of my classmates. Like we was playing this game like in between our classes during our program, and I was like, I want to get back playing this game. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, so I was like, let's go and make a stream on this. Let's stream this and play a little bit of story mode and stuff, and then depending how it go, we may just play for the story for the stream, or I'll do some online matches. But if we don't do online matches, then I'll do that as like a off stream type thing. But I want to at least introduce this game into my channel to know that I'm playing, like, you know, classic fighting games also, not just Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying, but I play other fighting games, you know what I'm saying. I know also that we will have that new Avatar game coming out very soon and stuff, so I know I want to like play that also on my channel and stuff in that nature. But we're gonna start in a 3, 2, 1, and boom. Yo, definitely let me know about the audio. Definitely let me know about the audio, and that it's not like echoing and whatnot, because I feel like it will be echoing. But please let me know. Definitely please let me know if it is echoing or whatnot, cause I don't know. This OBS will be changed around a lot of things and stuff like that, so I need to make sure that it's good. Alright, but just want to let y'all know, for everybody, well, if you guys want to know who's my main in here, it's Vise. I'm a Vise main. I've been playing her ever since I've been playing this a lot with classmates and friends, so well, former classmates and stuff, and we was having a lot of good time with this game. And just know that how this looking, y'all, this is the mod pack. It's called Persona Fight Club. It's a modded version of this game, to where you have access to more costumes, access to more music, and like more stages, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to like give y'all a heads up in case y'all wondering why it look like this. Just that I'm playing a modded version of this game. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and play around with story mode. This right here is Persona 4 Arena. This is Persona 4 Arena Ultimate. Is a sequel of Persona 4 Arena, so I could play this is story mode for P4A that I can start off, and then that'll lead into Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So I'm gonna try to think about it, cause I could do P4A story mode, get that started, and then do P4 you know, Arena Ultimax story mode, or I could go straight into Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. You know what I'm saying? It's either or. So it's entirely up to y'all what y'all want me to do, and how we're gonna go about this on the stream. I could go either or. Even though if you guys want me to choose, I'll probably go with straight Persona 4 Arena Ultimax and just do that story mode and stuff in that nature. I hope that, I mean, this game been around even to this day, that there's people who still play this game and do like local tourneys, online tourneys. Like I'm in a Discord with people who still play this game to this day, which I'm still thinking about probably like going in there and like talk to some people and like, you know, get back playing this game in that nature. But definitely let me know, y'all, if y'all can hear me. I know I'm just talking, but I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me put it in the chat to see if y'all hear me. Okay, so you can't hear me, Chaos. I was just about to message you and say, can y'all hear me? Because I was playing with the audio in here, but I didn't know that it's like loud and clear. But how you been though, Chaos? You been alright? Alright. I'll be like, forget. I'm probably gonna just I'm so indecisive right now. This like I can go either or. But since we play Ultimax, I was like, I'll just go straight and play P4. Just go straight in. Alright. Alright, it's a sled story. The CPU will fight for you when okay. So if I just want to just enjoy the story, then I can just do auto mode. Can it be a alright, and that's P4 with everybody else. Alright. I wonder if it's like doing alright, just a lot of work. Oh, I felt that, man. So you been working? Or just doing your thing? I wonder if I can change difficulty in here because I want to do like oh well. Alright.
So you will not require our assistance. Is that correct?
Very well. In that case, there is nothing more to be said. As for your presence here, this room is ordinarily only accessible to those bound.
Yo, what's up, Retro?
You are fated to refine your power. You will most definitely require our assistance.
Playing some good old classic Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Until we meet again, farewell.
Yeah, I remember how Igor's original voice actor passed away.
Most intriguing.
Are you certain about this? Our domain is indivisible from the destiny of our guests. Nothing meaningless happens in this room, which can only.
Oh, you've been working? I felt that, bro.
Visitor just now will be.
Margaret?
Pardon. I spoke out of turn. We are only allowed to watch over and assist those guests who are bound by the terms of the contract.
Indeed.
So, the young man Yu Narukami is tied to our recent guest's fate. I wonder what fate, or rather,
wait, what are they talking about? They're talking about a certain guest?
Now that's a guest who never ceases to amaze.
Nah, knowing Margaret, she did steal a kiss from him. If you do her social link. Alright, it's May 5th, the day after we saw Labyrinth and the Shaw Operas off. We're in the corner of the chaotic as usual Junette's food court.
I had a hunch this was gonna happen.
Well, your hunch isn't getting us anywhere. What are we supposed to do? There's not a single open seat.
That's just how it goes at Juness during Golden Week. And on Children's Day at that. If it wasn't this busy, we'd be out of business by now.
Today's Children's Day?
Huh?
I should have brought Nanako.
That's what you're worried about?
See, this is what I'm saying. You need to be talking more. He fit like he's a very outspoken guy. He do not fit the silent protagonist role. I mean, the cat voice of Eagle dub in August with the FF cast and 7 cast and Syads. Oh, that's nice, bro. I know I was seeing it in the chat, and that I seen the post.
That's pretty impressive,
You know what I'm saying?
Especially for you.
So
Ted, leave the especially for you part out next time.
All right.
I know you're excited though, bro.
Fighting, guys. Let's go, Yukun.
Right.
Alright, with Yukiko spurring us on, we move to the seats, Kanji say. There's a table for 4 with 6 chairs he found somewhere. After waiting for everyone to be seated, Yosuke cleared his throat as if to drive away all the noise.
So it's a great day out and,
Dude, I don't think this is the time for that.
well, how else should I start off? Look at the size of this crowd.
I'd say I made the right call showing up like this. If I came in my usual costume, the little kids would be swarming my adorable bod. I'd be mobbed.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've seen how the children tear off your fur from time to time.
Wow! Are you being nice to me, Yuki-chan?
Nope.
Has our love finally blossomed?
Huh? Of course it hasn't.
Shot down as always.
She's so blunt with
Because
it.
you never learn.
She was so blunt with it.
Well, let's get down to business. We didn't get to talk much yesterday after all.
Alright, I nod to Chie. We gathered here yesterday after seeing lab was off, but there wasn't time to calm down and talk about what happened. In the end, we agreed to leave the details to Jamal, which is now today. As a matter of fact, we're going to just play for P4 Arena. I feel like we're just going to play for there, so that it won't be all confusing. I just thought about it. I'm like, let's just do that. Alright. My bad, y'all. Alright. We'll come back to this a little later. We'll come back to this a little later and stuff. But I do want to just do this. So we're gonna, these are the 4 characters we'll play for the time being. Alright, so we'll go with Yuna and Kami. Alright. Blue. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything's blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet, my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize a slight rumbling as an engine and realize that I'm in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
See, and that's to say, in this game, we got the original voice actor for Igor, while in Ultimax, you know, we got a different voice actor because the original voice actor passed away. So that's how you know it's a difference in the voice right there.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Bro, that's
that's
the same voice line for Persona 4 Golden, like Persona 4. They really just caught the same line. I don't know. I don't know. Development Room, Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that this is not the first time I heard those names. I see. This is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next is...
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a
I'll say
contract
Igor don't,
may
like,
enter. It may
into his
be
mouth.
that such
Like, he don't
fate
talk with his
awaits
mouth
you
sometimes.
in the near future.
The words I expected to hear fall from the old man's mouth. I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at that.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them. And so, I answer. You Narukami. Okay, so that's just like, he just remembering stuff like this. When I open my eyes, the light is so blinding that I had to squint. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am and look around, and I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
Alright. I mutter to myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside where I spent the last year in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. Just know that this here, y'all, this took place after the event of Persona 4, well, Persona 4 Golden. This is when this event took place, right here. That's when Yu is coming back into town to hang out with Yosuke and all of them. And this is how everything happened. So Persona 4 Arena take place after Persona 4 Golden, and then Ultimate take place after this game. So, which again, y'all, I still need to get back playing. I still need to get back playing Persona 4 Golden. I need to finish up that game. But we'll see. We'll figure out a good day for it. I do need to get back playing that game. Because originally I was going to play this game after I finished with Golden. But I was like, well, I'm playing fine games lately. So it's like, let me just put this game in. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I could have overcome such ordeals without their help.
Wonder what everyone's been up to.
Let me know, y'all, if the game audio is too low or too loud. If I'm too loud, definitely let me know. Again, I still have to play with my settings. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they say goodbye to me at the train station. So yeah, see, this is place after Persona 4 Golden. Well, Persona 4 Golden. Shame that Ichigo VA plays the protagonist in my least favorite Persona. Well, Persona 4 ain't for everybody, but just know Persona 4 is my personal favorite.
Damn it! I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Like, it's still my favorite, bro. I mean, this is the game that got me into Persona as a whole. The only one I just haven't never finished up or play is Persona 3, which I need to get to that game eventually. I was playing Reload for a good little minute, but I didn't like finish up.
Is this Sensei?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important.
Teddy.
I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to tell people what you want them to bring you as souvenirs. I already have souvenirs for everyone, but oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. But there was one problem.
Oh, and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool. Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse. She was what I called scorching hot. Just kidding.
Wow.
A nurse?
A nurse, so.
Come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about.
What nurse?
His nurse magazine with
Oh.
chest examinations and the bear behinds.
So basically porn. Porn.
And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
All right. Well, I was planning to head back to
Oh my god.
but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back.
I'm playing again Rebirth of
Pass
Souls.
that on to everyone?
That's that Bleach game?
Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner. It'll be like, hey, we have an emergency
Okay.
patient. Yosuke will be so happy.
So you talking about that Bleach game, right?
Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
I was thinking about that game, Chaos, but I tend to watch Bleach to really get what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know it's in this new season right now, or new arc, I'll say, and I know people have been talking about it here and there. I just need to get into it.
Nurses, huh?
I just need to find a way to, like, watch it. Wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? Yeah, I feel bad for Yosuke if I get him that magazine, and every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head. And I have to think Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. Then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. Again, Yosuke probably don't care. He's like all ladies. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
Alright, I got you, Chaos. Again, I need to get back watch. I need to try to watch the show. I mean, it used to be on Crunchyroll, and that's how I used to watch it. But I think now it's on Disney Plus, and I think Hulu right now. And I don't got none of those two, so I can't watch it. And I don't know if I want to buy a subscription for it, since the pricing gets so it's a lot big. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Ego has said, I am delighted to make your acquaintances after all, so it's nothing but a dream. Rebirth of Soul does have a full story mode. So you saying, like, if I would have played the game, I'll at least get an understanding what's going on if I just played the game? Well, I'll think about it, bro. I mean, I ain't watched Shippuden anime, but I just know the story from playing through the Storm series. That's how I know about the story from playing through the game. But we'll see. I'll keep that in mind. I got it in my wish list on my PC, so I can get it whenever. Alright, place bookmark. This music right here. I'm standing in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it always been. I realize that the sun has started to set and the orange sky envelops the world.
Now, what should I do?
Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima-san that I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy with work to come get me. Ryotaro Dojima, he's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school-age daughter Nanako by himself. Yeah, it goes through the entire story, even past where the anime is. Okay, I know they don't have no filler stuff in it and stuff. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Again, it's on my wish list on PC, so that's how I was gonna play it on. But I mean, I hope it's crossplay. So, like, for example, Chaos, if it's crossplay and you get the game, we can battle and stuff. Like, and plus, I get most of my games on my PC. But yeah, I keep that in mind. I definitely keep that in mind. It seemed that he is suddenly contacted by the detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so I guess it's not too surprising he's so busy. He shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and can't help smiling. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a backpack with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turned out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I wanted to get there as soon as possible, too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this.
Huh? Nanako?
Big bro!
Hey, Nanako. It is Nanako. There's no way I mistake her.
You came to meet me all on your own?
Why did she come to the station all by herself? True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it couldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still lights out, it will get dark soon and the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I haven't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus. He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead. Welcome back, big bro. I wanted to see you so much.
oh my god.
I'm happy to see you again, too.
I'm so happy for Nanako. I see, she must have wanted to show me that she's grown up too. She's around that age after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills had improved greatly, and she'd proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my mind. See, Nanako has really been growing up really good, y'all. Like, again, out of all the kids, I think if I had to choose, Nanako is probably my favorite. If I had to choose
no
a kid.
sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
Ooh, gonna be cooking. If Nanako says so, then he really must have bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with it. I asked Nanako what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eyes.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Ooh, I wanna help.
Nanako and I make small talks while we walk through Inaba together for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel as if I'd gone back in time to a year ago. The last time you was here was made like a year ago. Like during the main event of Persona 4. After we get back to the Dojima home, I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she had claimed earlier. The way she misses the egg seems more skillful than before. You're such a good girl, Nanako. Aww.
Good evening. This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Alright, the TV in the living room echoes through the house. Thinking back on it, it was on quite often in this place. I'll say one thing, y'all. For everyone who want to get into more Persona, I definitely recommend the Persona 4 anime. Okay, out of all the anime for 3, 4, and 5, well, 3 was a movie. for the whole thing. But 5 has an anime and 4 got anime. I'll say 4 had the best anime. It's more funnier that way, and just added more character for Yuna and Kami. You know what I'm saying? So since he's very like a very outspoken guy, and he got very good sense of humor, even to the point that it felt really dry at the moment. But yeah, again, y'all, Persona 4 was got me into this game. I mean, got me into like for the series as a whole. Now, I have a friend who told me that they want me to play 1 and 2, so I may give that a try one day. But I do need to get back playing through 4 Golden, then 3 Reload, and then Persona 5 Royal. I do need to get back to those games eventually. I may figure out a good day to where I'll just be like a little chill day and we'll play more Persona. Alright, so we're gonna see what's been going on lately. Oh, if you guys see that calendar right there in the left, that's Catherine. If you guys see that calendar right on the left side, that's basically Catherine, the game. And then of course you guys see Jack Frost right there on the shelf. All he said was, okay, gesturing towards the 2nd floor. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions. As I open the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. Exactly the same as it was when I left Inaba. I close the door with a feeling of wistfulness. As I sit down on my sofa and consider my uncle's thoughtfulness, I sigh in exhaustion from the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district. I mean, P4 is getting a remake if you want to wait. I mean, yeah. I mean, you do remember I did win for a lot of progress in P4 Golden. So, I can finish it up if I want to, or I could just go straight just play P3 Reload. I'll think about it. I mean, we don't know when P4 Revolve is going to come out, and I don't know if I want to. I mean, technically, I basically know the story of P4 Golden because I beat for the game multiple times, so I can really wait and wait for P4 Remake and replay it again if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Oh yeah, it's raining, so you know that they're going to talk about the Midnight Channel situation and stuff like that, so that's how it be. Yeah, you remember those times that we had to look at the Midnight Channel and that we see who's actually in there.
Brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore though.
I'm really hoping that y'all that in the P4 remake that they keep the original voice actors, but I really feel like they're gonna do the same thing how they did with P3. All the voice actors got changed, got replaced, and we got new voice actors. But I'll tell you this: the P3, the voice actors for Reload. For P3 Reload, y'all, it's enough to where like they've done a very good job to where like, they sound so much similar to the OG voice actors. I mean, of course, the main difference is Hiko and Makoto, of course. But overall, they've done a very good job, so I give them credit for that. And looking up that the original voice actors are still in the game, but they voice like secondary characters. Uh-oh.
High school students. A new legend is about to start.
Yeah, P1.
May the manliest of all men come on down. Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami.
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura.
Everything that bores me has gotta go.
Oh wow.
Dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka.
You need to eat more meat.
Please escort me to the ring, my prince.
This is nice, y'all.
Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi.
I'll finish you in one strike.
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance.
Oh, that's weird. You not think Kanji would actually say that?
towards the one throne waiting at the end. The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.
Alright, you guys know that that's something weird off. The why is that they all shown in there? All of them. There you go. Did they know that's something off? But why they seeing something like this? Did they all in there? And we got Teddy dressed up like that.
Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Even their little nickname they got for them. In my opinion, P4 is the game I needed to remake the most. I mean, some people say that they do need a remake or don't. I mean, it still hold up to this day as how it is, you know what I'm saying? But I just knew that P4 was going to get a remake because, I mean, shoot, Persona 3 had got a remake, so it's like, it was a matter of time that Persona 4 was going to get one, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really surprised. I wasn't really surprised to begin with, well. But yeah, this is a Midnight Channel, y'all, because they really dealing with a situation again. Like, it just immediately you knew it was off when when what Kanji said. So it's like, yeah.
Let's see, H. Hanamura Yosuke.
Is anyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? And that we've been given taglines that can only be described as unshareable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what's happened on the Midnight Channel just now, and he's trying to hide that from me. Considering that I've been out in Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. Then again, I could kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend, after all.
And that's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
He tried not to do it. I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised that I saw the Midnight Channel when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. Mostly because of the art style for P4, it didn't match the rest of the series. Oh, okay. Again, I know everybody got a preference though, Chaos. But I mean, I like how it looks.
Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Rasantama?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a Sister Complex Kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
Oh wow, they disappeared. Wow. Eat. That's something, y'all. But yeah, it's just a preference. Again, I just knew that we're gonna get a remake Persona 4, you know what I'm saying, bro? It was just a matter of time.
We should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little, and I answer with a smile.
It's good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, then there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I have a feeling he wouldn't get it if I don't tell him flat out. This is about hard to clean up, but oh well.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
That's one thing about Persona 4. I like the characters. The characters in this game have really good cast of characters. And like they really would just crap me up a lot, bro. Like this is what I love about Persona 4 is the characters. That they really crap me up a lot. Oh lord. Like I tell people this, when it comes to like Persona 3 has the best story, Persona 4 has the best cast of characters, and Persona 5 has best gameplay. And when it comes to music, I like Persona 3 and 5 music equally. 4 has some music I enjoy here and there. Alright, the good classic Junes, y'all. I look across the food court on Junes' roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are real like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interaction when we meet each other face to face. That's true. The two of us step out to the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us past the playground area from the bench they're sitting on.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you! The guest of honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Welcome back. Should we...
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
The clap so.
I think the applause is necessary.
Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other, after all. Oh, so it's been 2 months since he's been gone and he came back in to visit. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always. But because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those 3, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what about...
I got a hold of Naruto.
Okay, but it's about
I didn't tell
Naruto.
her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
Okay, so Naruto is around. It was just Kanji, Teddy, and Rise that just disappeared into that Midnight Channel. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearances and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
That is true. That's the description that they were giving them. They did watch the Midnight Channel, so they know about this. Yeah, by how many people, so they've seen about them. The other girl went away with a look of fear on her face. See, they already knew about it. That's so crazy. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry. But in the end...
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, and we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Yeah, it's definitely not Teddy. That's definitely not him. Why? I don't believe he's doing all this. That's right, go inside TV. Everything, that was the element that shook our common sense that the most out of everything we experienced last year. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world, inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born for people's hearts. Because my friends and I gained personas, the power to defeat these shadows, we were able to enter TV screens and fight them.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we persona users will find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway,
like Yukiko. I mean, Yosuke. Alright, no matter what, the reason is reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time it appears in my room, after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
Of course you do, Yosuke. We all share a look to confirm my intentions. All of them nod back. I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I felt a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The largest screen TV in the electronic department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Alright, we're gonna be going in, y'all.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
Feel like things are picking up around town.
Oh, I remember her.
You know, it's been a while since last time. I'm a little nervous.
Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away! Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go!
Alright, they going in, y'all. It's time!
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
I saw what you had said, Chaos. I just responded to you. Again, I don't let it bother me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're back into the velvet room.
Welcome to the velvet room.
Okay, so this right here was this is when Margaret and Igor had their original voice actors before Ultimax, where they got new voice actors. Okay, now I get it. I wonder why they sound like you know, from Gold Persona 4. They got the original voice actors in here. Okay. I never thought I'd really return to this place.
Huh? It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
No, but don't. Igor, who used to sit front and center, is nowhere to be seen. The one to greet me is the woman with silver hair, Margaret. Could this be a personal summoning then? And I get you though, Chaos. Yeah, it's all good.
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again. This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
A question? And something really is going on?
Yep, another mystery has appeared and we are about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she mean?
From here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo. It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same.
That is definitely true, Margaret.
What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
Should I change my camera and move it to the right side, so y'all can read what it said? I'm trying to make sure that I could move it so that it won't block the woods.
Face them again.
Alright, the first thing that Margaret would stir up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face him again. That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I should still be with my friends. Also, Ichigo's VA never misses. Yeah, bro, Johnny, your boss is a goat, man. He's one of my favorites voice actors growing up. And plus, I just know about him from playing this game. That's how I know about him. But I know about him from Ichigo, you know what I'm saying? His other roles, but just that this right here is what got me to really know him. So, like, this is like one of his best roles he got, and of course along with Ichigo. But Margaret appears to have anticipated my thoughts and smiled while narrowing her eyes.
Show me how you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
Yeah, let me know, y'all, if I should move my my camera. I can move to the bottom, like to the right side, so that y'all can be able to read the text. Because I want to make sure it's not blocking for y'all. Okay. Usually I just keep it around here because I was playing Street Fighter and that's why I just have it. But okay, so I'll move to right here. To right here. Alright. Alright, basically we're gonna get into some fights, y'all. This is there you go.
Where am I?
Alright, where did I get thrown to when I left that blue room? This music right here, y'all. This is a school. It's a music room at Yoshigami High. I attended school with my friends until recently. There's no mistaking it. We entered the TV together, so why am I here? No, that's not right.
This is... No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
Alright, see, there you go. So I'll leave it right here. The graffiti on the ground, shoes placed like there for some kind of ritual. The eerie shining eyes of the portraits on the wall. The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yoshigami High. So this is some ways, you think about the Midnight Channel, this is basically who's ever in here. So we're going to end up seeing somebody who's like related to all this, you know what I'm saying? Alright, on top of that, we entered the TV from our usual entrance, but I ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
I also realized that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? I started to feel chills down my spine and I look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait!
Uh-oh.
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin!
As we say.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel.
What the?
Is that you, we say? At P1 Grand Prix. I'm gonna say the first line. I'm gonna say, we say. I shoot out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Rise Kuchikawa, one of our friends on the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Does she not hear me, or is she choosing not to respond? As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around surprised. These voices is not just from one or two people. I see countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everything I turn.
Huh?
May I have your Rosette will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
Ha, General Teddy. What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answers, Risei makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was Teddy. He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Risei and now Teddy, what are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Oh Lord, again? That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then, is Teddy really the one behind this insanity?
Teddy, what's going on here? We came to look for you and Risei and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time. Less talk and more fighting. With the next challenger, come on down!
Uh-oh. Who is it? Who are we going against? Teddy look away and make a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly busts out from underneath me and walls me on my any visibility. That girl sound like Junko and Danganronpa. Oh, you talking about Risei? That's Laura Bailey, bro. That's Laura Bailey. She's known for voicing, you know, Sarah from Final Fantasy 13, Catherine from Catherine, so many other roles that Laura Bailey do. But that's Laura Bailey. One of my favorite female voice actors. But yeah, this is a fine game, so you know that Yosuke gonna say something out of the blue. He gonna say something out of the blue.
Great. They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy-buddy with each other. These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
I look over at Yosuke, hoping that he would agree with me. But he doesn't appear interested in what I have to say.
Oh, really? I guess you should declare me the winner then.
Yosuke?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
That's all we offer him. That was not what I was expecting to hear. What's gotten into you, Yosuke? Did you have some reasoning to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner and said something that I simply couldn't believe.
Oh, but is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
Nanako's here?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
Oh, wow. That can't be. I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't even enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it is true? Just coming into this world can tire a person out very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes here, it can sometimes even be fatal.
Where is she? Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Whoa, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Nanako did come into this world once last year. It was not something any one of us would have wanted to happen. That was the start of the whole chain of events. Remembering them is heart-wrenching even now. So why? No, even then it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down. I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said was that he saw her with Teddy. Then, was Nanako brought here by Teddy if he's the leader of this tournament?
Yosuke, be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako is with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan? It's no wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
Oh, so that's what they put about the nickname Sister Complex, that he's so worried about Nanako so much, like that he's like a sister complex. Like he's like the big sister, you know what I'm saying? Wow. He playing around with that nickname that Yu is known for.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out. It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now. You know how things went last year, after all.
Yosuke.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really out of blue for Yosuke. Like, he would not say those things, you know what I'm saying? That's so out of blue. But I think that because of how what's going on in this TV world, they put it to where, like, they look at them really differently until you beat them up, then they get back to their senses. Because, you know, General Teddy is basically doing something to them that made them talk like this or act like this towards them.
Draw your weapon. You'll get your fight.
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you let me win by default.
I would have punched Yosuke for saying that. Yes, anyone could punch Yosuke for that. But again, you know, this is definitely out of blue. This is really weird for him to say something like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, bro. This is something catchy. This is something suspicious. And you notice, y'all, we playing some Persona 3 music, y'all. This is Persona 3 music. Alright, so then.
I don't know if you're being controlled or if there's something else going on here.
Yosuke is lucky he's not actually saying that shit. Yeah, Isaac. Oh yeah, how you been, Isaac? You been alright, brother? I've been meaning to play this game for a while, y'all. I think, Isaac, you got this game, right? On your PlayStation, right?
But I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all?
We say.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started. Ready?
Alright, let's get it. We ready about now? Hopefully. Alright, let's get it. See if I remember how to play this game. Okay, now it's upping. Being good, mostly chilling. That's what's up. And yes, I do own this on PS4. I'll play eventually, but the first fight game on my list right now is Rebirth. So, okay. Like, if you guys are down to play this game, I think it's crossplay. If it is, I'll be down to play with y'all.
Sensei, keep that up and zoom on ahead.
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me. And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
Alright, the monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako. Rebirth still seems like an evolution of Storm games with its own twist. I agree. Though. But I mean, I've seen gameplays of people play Rebirth of Souls. I just never played it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I just had too much stuff in my playlist, like backlog, and I ain't trying to play too much multiplayer game as it is. You know what I'm saying? But he did seem to be expecting me to go ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako really may be here. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave like waves in the receding side. No, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. Teddy sound like Monokuma right now. Not in voice, but personality. Anyway, like what we're in like the what's it called? The killing game. They try to put it like that in a way that you try to say. Speaking of that, y'all, you guys know Danganronpa 2S2 is supposed to be coming out way soon. Like we got all the main voice actors like doing their line. Like they are doing their lines for Danganronpa 2S2, which I'm gonna get that game, y'all. I'm gonna get that game. As far as I know, it is a cosplay, Sally. I could be wrong, but I'll look it up. So, and I don't see anything saying it's cosplay. And Bleach is only cosplay between PS4 and PS5. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just get on my PS5 if it's just cosplay just for those two. But then I have a friend who had GameShare and he got the game. So technically I could download it whenever I'm ready. So I'll just let you know when I do download it and we could probably run some matches, Chaos. I just had to learn the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? They look like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not the threat and they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right now. Yeah, Yosuke.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Yeah, no, it's a remake of Danganronpa 2. Yeah, Danganronpa 2X2 is basically like it's a game. It's basically a remake of Danganronpa 2. Well, remake of the game to where they have a different storyline to it, to where the people who had died initially in the original storyline, they're going to they have a new storyline to like the people who died originally will basically they may survive, and that the people who survived before may be the one who's going to be dead. That type of thing. And we'll get introduced to probably some new characters in there too. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's Danganronpa 1, 2, and V3. If I choose y'all, Danganronpa 2 is my personal favorite because of the characters. I like them more than the rest of the cast. But I mean, Danganronpa 1 is like that's like a nostalgic classic one, you know, with the characters and the story. But Danganronpa 2, if I choose, my favorite. A very fun detective game? Yes, it is. I tell people that if they don't know about Danganronpa, I told them like this is basically like if you're familiar with the Phoenix Wright game, it's basically that, but it's darker. To where you are basically the defense. You basically got to I do enjoy Ace Attorney a lot, so I know I'll at least enjoy Danganronpa a bit. Yep, that's what I'm basically trying to say, Isaac. I try to tell people that when it comes to Danganronpa, it's like Ace Attorney, but it's like darker, because it's the same thing. Like you're the defense, you basically going to find who's the killer, but this time when you find the killer, they actually gonna die. That's basically what happened. They're gonna die when you find out who's the actual killer. But if you don't find a real killer, you'll be dead. So, but I say like, that's why I say like Danganronpa is basically like that. I like the original Killing Harmony. I like it's weird. Oh, okay. You say you like? So you talking about the Happy Havoc trigger? Happy Havoc? Cause that's the first one. I think you talking about the first Danganronpa game, Trigger Happy Havoc. I mean, look, it has some good moments. I do enjoy that, but I'm saying from playing Danganronpa 2 a lot. Well, playing that, I enjoyed that a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I watch while Yosuke lies, collapse on the ground, and give him my hand to help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
The same went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Alright, Yosuke grimaces in pain as he stands, but he doesn't seem to have suffered any severe injuries. That's good. I knew I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I actually hurt him. But once we get a good look on each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes. That's why, because you notice that he wasn't acting the same.
Anyway, that aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face? Is it such a crime to like nurses?
I love Trigger Happy Habit, but V3 has the weirdest cast. Yeah, I heard about that, about the weirdest cast and stuff, especially one character in particular. I forgot his name, but he has like a session with his sister to where like he's like in love with his sister. And I remember the people saying that like ruined his character a lot when they found out about that's his story. Just like that's like really like a incest, I don't know, something like that. Just that he fell in love with his sister, his own flesh and blood, his own sister. And that sounds like, yeah, that's like very weird. I mean, I know V3. I haven't played V3, but I've been hearing a lot about it. And I was looking at like gameplays of it, but I may think about playing it one day. Maybe. But I did beat Trigger Happy Habit at least. And Danganronpa 2, I got to yep, he's still on point, y'all. Johnny, your boss is still on point regardless, bro. But yeah, I played Danganronpa 2, I got to like case 4. You know, with after case 3 happened, that's our last stop out in the game. Man, I need to keep up playing these games.
Wait a second.
Alright, I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but he's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosuke to calm down and we go over what he thought had happened before the fight. We learned that our memories of what each of us had been saying didn't match up at all. See, that's what it's saying. There's something weird about how their memories like it's got messed up to why they're saying these certain things to each other. According to Yosuke, it seems that I've been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. See, so if you find out Yosuke, he's probably saying that to you, and that's why he said those things to him. So, in Yosuke's mind, you were saying about his teasing about his taste in women, which is why Yosuke was saying about, okay, if you're saying about me teasing about my taste in women, then I'm gonna say this: Teddy had got Nanako from you, and that's what you is seeing it from Yosuke saying that. They're saying it, they're looking at each other very differently, but it's not like, oh, we're playing as you, so you actually like you saying that about teasing his tastes in women to Yosuke. But it's like you didn't actually say that, but that's what Yosuke is seeing it on his memory. Hence why with you see in his memory that Yosuke is playing fun of him about he's so worried about Yanako, hence why he got that nickname, the Sister Complex. So that's what you notice about why it's not matching up, why the memory is not matching up that way. That's why it's weird like that. Yankees was so heated up over what I supposedly said that he almost went into graphic detail, but I stopped him before things went too far. See? That's what he supposedly thought he was saying to him. I mean, really, it's best for both of us if we pretend that this never happened. But thanks to our conversation after the battle, I come to realize something. If we've been hearing each other say things neither of us have been mean to say, then...
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
See, that's you gonna tell him that he actually meant that. Junpei would never fight with Makoto this way. Yeah, you meant to put Makoto. Yeah.
She is?
See? That's just it. He knew that he didn't say that. That he trying to see that he remembered that. See? Yosuke's at a loss for words. He had no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. See? That's the memory that's implanted, like fake memories. You know, something different. If that's true, then what I heard Yosuke saying before the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't possibly have said. This only makes me more convinced that I have the right idea. What I have heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else had made Yosuke say those words even if he didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me, Teddy on the screen has said that I needed to get to him if I wanted to find out the truth. Does that mean that Teddy had done this to us?
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
Nanako is good friends with Teddy. I don't want to imagine it happening, but if he wanted to kidnap her, it's certainly possible he could have. I wanted to go home at once and check to make sure she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find him on my own.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
Alright, be careful. I'm worried about you. Do your best. I sense a lot of emotions behind those words. Yes, I know that now. I'm hearing the real Yosuke. I take Yosuke cheering me on to heart and leave the music room. Teddy has said that only the winner could go on in this tournament. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably not a lie. Yosuke understands that as well. That's why he trusted me to sort it all out and lets me go without much talk. He's frustrated that he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusion there. After all, Teddy did say that was the rule, but we don't have any proof either way. Well, I might as well see what he meant by that. I stopped walking until I'm at the Yosuke.
Oh, one last thing about those nurses.
Ryuji and Rin, though, they would fight. Bro, I remember people to this day was hoping that we would get a Persona 5 fight. You know, a fighting game, a Persona 5, like similar to like Arena Ultimax, but it's with P3, P4, and P5 characters. And I'll be down for that, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely be down for that. Alright, and one last thing. About those nurses.
Quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Yosuke turned bright red and rushes towards me, blaring wildly in an attempt to stop me from finishing. And there's a painful sounding noise as he runs into something invisible and slowly slides to the floor.
What is this?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
Oh wow. They can't even leave out. Look at this some force that prevent the loser from from leaving the area when the fight took place. It's likely that every time one of these battles happen here, the winner would get sorted out this way. That's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
If Teddy really has kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, alright?
I turn away as Yosuke shouts at me. Not to worry, Yosuke. I give him a quick smile before leaving the area for real this time. Alright, so this is what's going on, y'all. At that moment, I feel a wave of distortion crash over me. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. After all, I know this feeling all too well. You pointing out game logic is hilarious. I'm just saying, bro, this is why you is my favorite protagonist.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
He's my favorite protagonist when it comes to Persona. I'm saying, y'all. His sense of humor really cracked me up a lot. Hence why Johnny Boss used to go for voicing him. I have been leaving the music room, but now I'm sitting in the Velvet Room. For some reason, Margaret greets me with her usual smile. This room truly is mysterious. But why would she summon me like this? Margaret sees my suspicious expression and speaks up.
Things have only just begun, and yet you already seem tired. The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
Yep.
A trial?
I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never reveal anything. That's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret's smile broadens when she sees that I don't intend to ask her anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices.
Yeah, they can't really, like, as far as the guests, like, they're the host. They can't, like, tell the guests that you better do this, do this, do that. They can only watch them and give them advice here and there, but they can't like force them to make choices. They got to make it, and they just got to go along with what they choose.
You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
See, is this enough, y'all? I'm gonna get back playing Persona. I didn't get back playing more Persona now. This shine she speaks of. Could it be about my ability to use personas?
Yes, that is part of your brilliance.
See, she knew about that.
Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart, by forming bonds. You understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It cannot be seen and cannot be felt.
This is what I'm saying, y'all. How Yu's talking and stuff. This is why he do not fit the sound protagonist role. He don't. That's our hope for Persona 4 remake, that he talks a lot more. Similar to like how Joker talking. And you see how in here and there Joker talks here and there. But I feel like Yu should be like the more talkative one. Like, he shouldn't be quiet at all.
When polished, it leaves a strong light unlike anything else. But it can also be clouded by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way?
That's not true. That may be true. Alright, what you said? When polished, it releases a strong light unlike anything else, but can also be clouded by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way? Yeah, I'll say I agree.
You may be more conscious of that fact than most, because you hold the power of the wild card.
Yep. Margaret's voice fades away as she answered me.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds. How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Alright. I think either Ren or McCoy would be the most powerful Persona users. If I would choose between who would probably be the most powerful, it'll probably be, if I choose, it'll probably be, I don't know. It's a good question. Because they're both powerful in their own way. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people say that Makoto is the most powerful, Ren is the most powerful, or maybe you. I always try not to go into debate stuff like that. Because again, it's really just a preference of how they go about it. From their, I mean, they all have the wild cards, so they got access to all personas, you know what I'm saying? But they have it to like their best persona, where you having Izanami Okami, Makoto have Thanatos, which of course that was actually his persona before, of course, Elizabeth has access to that persona now. And Ren has, I think his name is Sinatel. I remember the guy with the gun, and he shot that one bomb boss. I think his name is Sinatel. You doesn't seem like the sound, definitely doesn't seem like the sound type, especially after this game. Dancing in the anime. That's what I'm trying to tell people. That's what I'm telling y'all. He does not fit the Persona protagonist personality. This is why I'm saying that in Revival, they better have him talk a lot more. Don't have him silent, please, because he do not fit that role. I would say if I would choose a character that fit the silent type role, y'all, the Persona protagonist personality role, you know, the silent one, is Makoto. Makoto fit that role. He definitely get that vibe of a quiet type for sure. And then after him, then it'll be Joker, and then you. You really fit the role being the most outspoken. Stenio. Okay, I was close. I might just say it wrong, Chaos, but I was close. That was Joker's ultimate persona, and then Makoto's is Thanatos, and you is Izanami Okami. If you guys notice this, y'all, different personas, like Persona 3, all the personas are basically Greek mythology personas, like Greek mythology characters, while Persona 4 is like Japanese. Persona 4 is a Japanese mythology, and Persona 5 is basically all like classic thieves, like, you know, classic thieves from history. That's if you happen to notice that. So that's how I noticed that Persona 3 is all about Greek mythology, like Greek characters. Persona 4 is Japanese mythology, and Persona 5 is all like thieves. My bad, y'all, for coughing. Around nighttime, that's when it get a lot worse because I tend to cough a lot more around nighttime. Let me get my my cough drop. This on my dresser. I need to grab that really quick. Alright, got my cough drop. Ren's a dork and Makoto is an emo little shit. No, Ren definitely felt like the dork. Like he felt very nerdy. He's very nerdy. Makoto is like definitely quiet. Yu is very outspoken. He's a very outspoken individual. Alright, when I open my eyes again, I'm in the school hallway. I turn around and see the door to the music room closed behind me. Arsène Lupin, probably the best thing France ever could contribute to the world. Oh, so they're like France thieves? Yeah, I know that Persona 5 has like thieves of history from like all over the place and stuff. All over the world. So yeah. Was I only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit? There's a way for me to figure out what just happened, but I think back on what Margaret had told me.
It changes, huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little do they have to say always has meaning. Well, it's true that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her, but she's never said anything meaningless while on duty. You, I think, just need more lines where you don't interact and choose what he says at the very least. Oh, Arsène Lupin. Okay, that's the name of the thief. Of course, Ren's persona. The Gentleman Thief is a wonderful novel series. I may look into that, bro. I may read that. But Isaac. Isaac and Chaos, do you guys know of this game called Metaphor? You guys know the game Metaphor? That's another Atlus game. The main character, his name is Will. The character Will, they have it to where like when you do a dialogue choice for him, he will actually say that line. He would actually say that line instead of doing like, you know, the gesture of him like he's talking. Like if you choose a dialogue for Will, that's the main character, he's gonna actually say those lines. So I say, look, do like how they did with Metaphor for Persona 4 Remake and have you like said the dialogue choice when we choose for him at least. And like, you know, here and there he'll like talk. He would talk, you know what I'm saying, instead of just being completely quiet. Stuff like that. And they had to keep her words to heart. Alright, so we're gonna go get this time. Yeah, new fans RPG. Alright, so you guys do know about those and stuff. Okay, you guys do know about that game. But like I said, if you guys know of the protagonist, his name is Will. That's his canon name. They have it to where like when you choose a dialogue for him, he will actually say those lines. He won't be like quiet. He will actually say those lines. And then he talks here and there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should do that with you. Yeah, you guys need to play those games. You guys need to play that game. I mean, I still need to finish that game. I still haven't finished that game. In any case, I need to concentrate on this case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said when the time comes. I want a Jack Frost plushie. Oh, bro, yeah, Jack Frost is the way to go. Like Wake on the Persona, he's like the iconic Persona, bro. He's the iconic right there, Jack Frost. You should definitely try to see about if you could get him. I think there are some plushies for him, you know what I'm saying? Same, also the Komaru plush from P3. Oh, look at y'all. Look at y'all. That's it. They may have some, y'all. You should definitely check out the site. You may have to get it from Japan. I think they only have it in Japan. Been a minute since I've been in your streams. Yeah, bro, it's been a while, dog. It's been a while since I did stream. Well, I mean, last time I streamed was Street Fighter. That was like last week. I streamed some Street Fighter. But how you been though, dog? You been alright?
It might be the announcement room.
Just give me. I'm just looking at something really quick.
I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
Yeah, man, in Japan. See, I knew it. I knew it's in Japan, bro. I had that feeling. So definitely, do that. How are you, bro? I've been good, dog.
Hey, you there! You're one of them participants in that Grand Prix thing, right?
Uh-oh. We're seeing somebody new, y'all. We're seeing somebody new. And this person is from Persona 4 Arena. This is a new character.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
Yes, she is, y'all. If you guys don't know, that's Labyrinth. She's a new character in the Persona 4 Arena. So there's a backstory about her, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see when we get further down to the game about her backstory. But just know that she's had ties to what's going on in this Midnight Channel. Hence why you see her like this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here, huh? You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. All right, jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
Labyrinth, the best robot girl. Yep. Well, you basically say, Isaac, yes, she is a robot. But you see why she looks so human. There's a backstory of why she's like this. But just know she had ties to this Midnight Channel and about General Teddy. So just know there's a connection out there. I guess we're like a word with you. But yeah, okay, unsays y'all. Agate and Labyrinth are technically sisters. They're from the same area, but different generations. But there's basically
inside a TV?
Basically, Agate is the generation higher than Labyrinth. So she's technically the older sister of Labyrinth. Maybe not considering contest with her and maybe not considering contest with her and Labyrinth. She's not aware of it. But she was a Persona user. I don't see why she hide that fact. If she was trying to keep that from me, then she wouldn't have come to talk to me like this. Then does that mean she is a victim after all? I haven't choose my words to avoid provoking the girl and introduce myself.
I'm Yu Narukami. I was a second year at Yasogami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
The student council president. Because similar to like Persona 3, where they had their own student council president, you know, or Persona 3 had their own student council president, and then Persona 5 is Makoto, and Persona 3 is what's her name? Damn, I forgot her name that quick. Mizuru. The Persona 3 it was Mizuru.
Now it's your turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you want to be. Then what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
Yeah, she don't know. For that, I don't need to explain things very clear to her. It will only provoke her further. But trying to tell her everything about what's going on here will only confuse her. Let's be entirely honest though. Hatsune Miku is the best robot girl. I mean, she's the iconic, bro. But she's definitely outside of Persona. You know what I'm saying? So, but just in general, she is the iconic, and she is like the most well-known character. You know what I'm saying? I just know about Hatsune Miku when she came into that Persona dancing all night, and then of course she have her own game. And she have her own game series, you know, like dancing rhythm game.
So if I got this
Yeah, I didn't know she was a robot.
You didn't start
I thought she was just like a, you know, a virtual character. Vocaloid, vocal android. Yeah, I thought she was like a virtual person, like a virtual character. That's how I thought I see her like that. I didn't think of her like an android or a robot. You know what I'm saying? I'm always curious, like, who actually voiced her. That's what I'm saying. Like, who actually voiced Hatsune Miku? Because that person did a very good job, like, really putting that, like, you know, bringing that character. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Didn't know that was a lore. I just thought it was a name for that type of program. I said, where'd that sound come from? I said, yeah, let's go look.
I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it out.
We both start running at the same time. I reach my full run speed when something occurs to me. I'm surprised to see that this Miss President keeping pace right beside me. Just standing still in this world would be strange for a normal person, but she doesn't even seem out of breath. She's quite impressive. I take a moment to quietly praise the girl running next to me. Alright, so let's go see what's going on. Oh, it's the gym area. Her vocal provider is a Japanese girl, and hearing her pull off those high notes is incredible. I'm serious. I'm getting praise. It's praise to how they could do stuff like this with these high notes and stuff like that. But it's enough to where they have to do a lot of practice to get those high notes really good, because again, it can really mess up your vocal cord, and like it can put a lot of strain to your voice if you go too much. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Instead, we see huge piles of stacked chairs. They're twisted and entwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming huge towers that reach almost to the ceiling. Miku's voice provider is Saki Fujita. Okay, I'm gonna look her up and see how she is.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
The girl stares up at the chair, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor in the gym flickers to life. And as I expected, Teddy appears again in that costume.
Oh, are you on a hot date, Sensei? Well, that's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fighting?
How do you keep your mind on the fighting?
Whoa, you look so mortified. That's the face I was hoping to see.
Kaito's voice provider is Naruto Fuja, and he has the voice of a fucking angel. Naruto Fuja, he's in that same game that's on Hatsune Miku, like one of those twins, like those brother and sister. Are you talking about him? Yeah, that's exactly I know you're talking about. I think if he's part of that same game that Hatsune Miku, then I mean he's the guy with the blonde hair, and then I think he got a sister. Could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Anthony completely straight, but he's obviously hitting that he knows I'm worried about Nanako. I know that saving Nanako is important, but I can't leave Miss President here alone and abandon her to this world either. Still, I feel Teddy's words causing me to doubt myself. And Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea, raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student council? Pack it in and clean all this up already.
Yeah, you tell her. She can speak as fast and clearly as she had when I first met her. And to get a clear look at her, I feel like I come to realize she gets her courage from. No, that's Kajimi Lin. I mean the guy with the blue hair. Oh, okay. But he's still in that same game, right? I thought he's still in that same game. Am I right? Really wishes to protect her school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fear. The teddy on the monitor looks annoyed and sneers at Miss President. It's incredibly detestable. I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a malicious expression.
What's that tiny thing? I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Sensei.
Oh.
A yappy little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner.
Oh, wow. A yappy little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner.
Sit, puppy, sit.
Sit, puppy, sit. He has absolutely no intent of dealing with her seriously. Miss President turns bright red in humiliation from being brushed off like that. Damn. This is enough. I take a step forward to put myself between the monitor and Miss President. Yeah, he's also the vocal synthesis unit made by Krypton. Krypton? Ooh, okay. Just let it go. Lead us to me. Yeah, it leads to me.
I'll take it from here. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about.
Miss President's lips are trembling. She must be angry that there's nothing she can do herself. I don't want that anger to be in vain, so I turn to face the Teddy on the monitor.
That was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
That is true. That's really out of picture for Teddy to say something like that. He's a womanizer himself.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Liar? Do you know something about her?
The way he said that makes it sound as if there's some history between the two of them. But as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Come on, Sensei. Your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you.
Oh, who are we going against this time?
With the next challenger, come on down.
Who are we going against? After that line, another cloud of smoke rises from the floor. But this time, it is Yukiko who appears. Uh-oh. So now we have to think about this, y'all. So you see how what happened with you and Yosuke, and how Yosuke is saying things to you, but yet, and that Yosuke saying something very differently to you, to where you say something very different to Yosuke, but yet they don't know what that person actually is saying. To know they didn't really say those things in reality, but it's like their memory get messed up like that. So it's gonna be the same thing. You gonna say something to Yukiko to make her provoke like that, and to where Yukiko gonna say something to you to where he gonna get provoked. Stuff like that. So just
Thank goodness you're safe. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you all right? Has anything odd happened to you?
Here we go. It's gonna happen soon.
Odd? No, I don't think so.
Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in a defensive posture. I feel my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. Nope, you're wrong, you. She's gonna be affected. I ain't think I've been that tense though. Now that the Yukiko I remember, she is as sharp as always, exactly when we need her. Yukiko is very scary. I would not want to face her. Yeah, I'll say definitely don't get on her bad side. Definitely do not get on her bad side. She's a really, like you know, you should know how she is. Like, she's really she's someone that's really cool to hang around and stuff, but just do not get on her bad side. If she's not being confused, then I can immediately ask for her help. I tried to explain what I need from her.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl from me. She might be a victim of all this.
I motion towards Miss President standing next to me. Yukiko looks at me in surprise. Uh-oh, there you go. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said next was even more surprising. See? There it is. Now you say something to her very odd to her, and this is why she's gonna say this to him.
Why do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
See? There you go. This is really odd for saying that. I'm not going to help her because I don't know her. Is that really what she's saying? See? The you saying differently to Yukiko while she's saying that. I can understand that she might be cautious when meeting someone for the first time, but will Yukiko really think that way? It's got to be the same as with Yosuke. That same uncanny sense of wrongness is coming back to me when I hear Yukiko speak. See, even you know something's up with this, and now she's doing it.
Yukiko, not you too. Calm down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
See? She said you too. You didn't even say nothing about you too. So that's the thing. She's seen it in her memory that you Narukami has said you too to her, and that's why she's saying this to him. When I try to question her, Yukiko's expression returns to normal. I can't tell anymore. She doesn't look like she's being controlled by someone. Am I overthinking this too much? No. At the very least, she doesn't seem enthusiastic about this P1 Grand Prix.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl for me.
Oh, then she'll say something different.
Sorry, but I don't know how to put this. It just feels like you're being really selfish.
See? Why she says different.
You always help people who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
See? Why is she saying that? I'm used to hearing her voice, but her words are scathing. I'm convinced now. There's no obvious change in her attitude like there had been with Yosuke, but something must be warping Yukiko's words too. That's what it is. So what you trying to tell her is like it's warping her memory, like it's warping his words around to where like he didn't really say those things to her. Like she's saying something very different. Her words may seem like a sound argument, but she means something else. I don't care if someone who isn't related to me gets hurt. That's definitely not something Yukiko would say. The real Yukiko would never say something like that disrespect the value of a life that way. Don't be deluded. Whatever happened to Yosuke is happening to Yukiko too. I don't understand the details, but Yukiko hasn't had a complete change of heart.
Yukiko.
What the? Yuka?
When I draw my sword, Miss President quickly tried to stop me. But I can't answer her right now. If a battle will clear up this pointless misunderstanding between us, then the time to fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals.
Okay, see, it's so weird for even Reset to say that too. That's not even her.
You're a real bastard with a sister complex. Keep it up and bring them all down.
See, that's so weird for Reset to say that. I know the taunt's being delivered in Reset voice. Even if our words aren't getting through to each other, and we had to fight without understanding what's going on, we'll come to an understanding later. I have to believe. Both myself and my friends. I hold my sword to the side to protect Miss President, who is standing behind me.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away.
What happens next will probably surprise her greatly, but I doubt Miss President will run away. She's already shown me how strong her determination is. I glance at her over my shoulder. Although she looked worried, she still gives me a slight nod in agreement. Now, time to do this. I must end this as quickly as possible.
Persona!
There it is! Izanagi! I concentrate all my senses to summon my strength of heart. My persona, Izanagi. If I allow myself to go easy on Yukiko, she will surely defeat me. Yukiko smiles faintly and takes her bow stance. She resisted the idea of protecting Miss President, but she seemed to have no qualms whatsoever about finding me. There's definitely something else controlling her.
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Kamaharu Sakura. You could go black hair form graceful arts in the air as a persona. Konohana Sakura rises behind her. That's right, the usual Yukiko should have a beautiful heart like this. Wait, for me. I will save you. Wait for me. I will save you. Alright, time for the fight.
Final.
Sorry, Yukiko. Alright, so she's gonna now get back to normal and what she feels what's happened to her. She's gonna get back to normal.
The winner is you, Senpai! What an utter thrashing!
I love all this animosity!
Animosity!
Cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other.
My god, Teddy, that's so weird.
Thrill of the P1 Grand Prix!
I don't care to hear any more of Teddy's jests. I still have reservation about fighting against my friends, but I now know that there is no other way to save them. I'm resolved to do what must be done. Also, there's no knowing if Teddy and Risa have been affected, just like Yosuke and Yukiko have. GG, I'm about to play 2.8. Oh, you actually got the game? I know, Final will be happy to hear about that, bro. So yeah, definitely enjoy the game, bro. Definitely enjoy it. Yeah, when I get done with streaming, Dova, I'll hop in the voice the VC with y'all. I'll hop in. All right. If they are, then there's no use in trying to talk to them through the monitor like this. That's the conclusion I come to, but Miss President seems to have other ideas.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends. What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
Yep, that's you tell her. You tell her, Miss President. Lavwood. Miss President vents her frustration at Teddy's image on the monitor. But I was a bit surprised. Anyways, my phone's about to go off, so I'm gotta go. Also, though, good luck with DDD. It is a fun and challenging game. Alright, Chaos. You have a good time. Good night. Alright, man. I appreciate you for coming through, as always, bro. But yeah, Dova's gonna have a good time with that game, for sure. He definitely have a good time, for sure, man. I know it's soon they play that Dissidia mobile game, Dova. I soon they get into that. I think I'm probably playing that tonight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Chaos, you have a good one. You have a good one, alright? Thank you for coming through, man, as always. I'll catch you later, alright? Tsushima said that he was making friends fight each other, not why he had dragged the entire school into this mess. We only just met, but she clearly sympathized with us and understand the pain we're going through. I am embarrassed but proud at the same time. A girl with such compassion would be a great student council president. It's no wonder she was elected to represent the student body of Yashigami High. Little do you know, that's not actually the case, bro. That she's not. Just, we'll see more of the story.
It's alright. Thanks, though.
It's not alright! This is
she's still worked up and she lashed it out at me. Perhaps her heart is a little too honest. Yeah, see ya, Chaos. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow, but I'll probably stream more of this or play some more Street Fighter, since I want to try to see if I can get my main to 1700 and more. So I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow. But I do need to work on a video too, which I was gonna work on this game as a video. Probably do some make matches. What General Tay is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I glare at the monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part.
Wait, can we say what?
I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
You're so stupid. What kind of sensei are you?
The Bible said it's so weird for Teddy even saying that. You know that's not him.
I'm warning you now. If you really are Teddy, we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes. Even if it costs us our lives. But if you're an imposter hiding behind Teddy's face, I will make you pay for toying with us.
The hero had nothing to say. Teddy scoffed and turned around. The monitor suddenly switches off. Suddenly turning on us without any sign of remorse. That's not like Teddy at all. No, he's most likely not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger in his face only strengthened my suspicions. You the Chad, indeed, Uchiha. I'm right now playing Persona 4, well, I played through the story mode of Persona 4 Arena. I figured I'll play for the story of this, and then I played the Ultimax storyline, you know what I'm saying? So we get like a good understanding what's going on, especially with Lab Whip showing up in the game, you know what I'm saying? And of course you'll see some of the P3 casts coming in here. But yeah, how you been though, Uchiha? How you been, brother?
That girl's come around.
Yep, I immediately rushed to Yukiko's side. Are you alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You aren't your usual self, but I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on.
Yeah, see, even she knew there was something off with him when she was going against him.
I'm sorry too. Did I hurt you?
Kinda, yeah. I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
See, he don't want to get on her bad side, though, don't you be that painful. I try to patch off at a joke and we look at each other and laugh. No, you definitely want to get on her bad side. Still got that cough, I see. You good, brother? Yeah, I'm good, Uchiha. It's around nighttime where it will kind of like bother me here and there. You know what I'm saying, with this cough. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, brother. I deleted took some cough drops literally just not too long ago. I finished it. Again, just around nighttime, that's when it will really get to me a lot more. But that's all I'm dealing with. A good old lingering cough, brother. And that's mostly the annoying one. Like, I have a boss. Like, one of my managers, literally, he dealt with a lingering cough for like a month. And he's still dealing with it. It's just like, bruh. I only dealt with, I dealt with this like a few weeks. But not a month. So that's crazy. It's becoming clear now.
Hey, did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
See, even they know that there was something odd, that he said something offended to her, and that's what she would provoke her stuff like this. And same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Saying something that provoked to you, and that's what they fired out. So it's just whomping them. They're twisting the words around what they're actually trying to say. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hesitate as if even remembering it, it's a difficult experience. Oh, definitely. We'll see what Yu has said to her when we play as Yukiko. And know what he actually said to her. See, Lucian said to her. They find no way to get to us to fight. What I suppose he said to her doesn't matter. Yukiko is still hesitant to bring it up, so I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses.
Yep.
My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too? What did you tell him?
Oh, can we say the option?
You sure you want to know?
If I'm the only one admitting to what happened, that's not fair, is it? But that curiosity is in line with the Yukiko I know. I evaded the issue with a smile and call out to Miss President. See, he didn't want to tell her that's what's the reason why he said to Yosuke.
What kind of people are you? Hmm? Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on.
Alright. She did see everything that had just happened. That would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. I introduced Miss President and Yukiko to each other and fill in the part that I had left out of my previous explanation. I tell her about the personas. I tell her that we're actually in a world inside the television. And I tell her how the scenery here changes according to the hearts of the people who enter it. She looks doubtful while I'm talking, but considering that she just seen our personas only moments ago, she doesn't immediately deny it. Still, it seems that she can't accept it at all, either. She crosses her arm as in lost in thought. On the other hand, it seems that Yukiko doesn't know that Yasugami High had a new student council president either. Yukiko apologized for not having paid attention to the election in April. You don't think that she's a new student council president? Like, that's weird. Like, I never, like, they did have one in during the events of Persona 4, but it's like Lava being the one, like, that's kind of like not right.
And that's it in a nutshell.
So that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
Yep.
This school came from me? That's a lot to swallow.
Yeah, this actually came from Labyrinths.
I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
That is true. Why the shadow haven't appeared yet? That's why I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter this world. Besides, the obvious reason, such as not being able to escape and being unable to protect themselves from shadows, a person's shadow separates from them. The shadows that splits off are strongly attached to the original people they came from, and will try to harm them in order to become independent identities. That's what they usually do when it comes to shadows, y'all. Like the shadow self, they basically want to kill their original host, and they be their own person. But that's when they become very hostile to them until they accept them. Okay, I'm like, okay, if you don't want to accept me, then I'm gonna just kill you off and basically take your identity as my own, and that I be that person. Then now that you're gone, I'll be the actual person who I actually am. If you want to accept stuff like that. I haven't given it much thought since Miss President seems so energetic, but it's still possible that this has happened to her as well. I put this together with the conversation I had with Teddy a moment ago and come to a conclusion.
The Teddy who's hosting this tournament, what if he's actually this girl's shadow?
That could be you could be right though. That could be her shadow posing as Teddy. So yeah.
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
Mm-hmm.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
Yep, it's Teddy. That's General Teddy. They feel like that's basically her shadow. That's saying because this power, this shadow had the power to alter people's senses to where like they would see things that they don't really see, or they would hear things that they didn't really thought that's like out of the blue. And now to the point of that, to where like this shadow can change its appearance, hence why the shadow could be General Teddy the whole time, which is basically Lavra's shadow being Teddy. You see, I've seen shadow in the past that took on bizarre appearances, but this is the first time I see one impersonating an existing person. Does this shadow have some kind of objective? When I come to my senses, I see that Miss President had turned pale and staring down at the ground. All this talk of shadows and another world doesn't seem to be reaching her, but she seemed troubled at the thought that she might be causing all this trouble. I'm about to tell her that the actions of her shadow aren't her fault, but Miss President rises to her feet.
I'm gonna check out the announcement room. That General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if he came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. A student body president, I can't let this go.
So look at her determination, y'all. She got that determination.
Wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on. Show me the door.
Go on. Show me the door. What made you play P4 AU? You've been on a fine game. You've been on a fine game kick. Yeah. That's what it is, you cheat. I'm just in a fine game mood. So it's like, I just feel like I was playing this like last night, Uchiha. Like a few days ago, I was playing this game, just like remember how to play the game. Like man, I remember playing this game when I was going through my AS program, and I was playing with a few friends, like in between class and like after class, like at home and stuff. I was playing with a good friend of mine, and then me and him we playing some good matches and stuff. And it just bring back memory of me playing this game a lot to like, I just want to play this game again. So I was like, okay, let me put a stream on this and I'll play this like for my channel to where like I'll play well, I'm playing for story mode right now, and that I will be trying to see, hopefully I can get some rank matches in to where I'll play with my main P4. Let's go. What's up, Kun Lao? Hey, Kun Lao, it's been a while since I last talked to you, man. How you been, brother? You been alright? But yes, for everybody in here, the character that I main in this game, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and yes, it's a female. It's a female character. I main Rise. Rise is my main. I don't know, I just like her playstyle and stuff, and it fit me a lot. So I play her in this game.
Well.
But yeah. Like you cheat, I'm in a fine game mood. So it's like, well, I always play single player games, and it's like I tell you this, when I first started my channel, I played nothing but fine games. Like I started playing like 5Z, Jump Force, Blaze Blue, Cross Tab Battles. I was playing all those games growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like when starting off with YouTube, and I was like, I want to get back playing fine games. So I was like, I just want to add this to my channel. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to like, have more stuff to do for my channel, so I have something to do. I'm still doing my single player content, with Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. But it's like I just want to play more fine games and see how I go about it. I'm experimenting to see how it will go with me adding fine game content into my channel, and we'll go from there. But yeah, but overall, y'all, I grew up when I first started playing video game. I grew up playing a lot of fine game, like the Ultimate Ninja series, the Budokai series, Budokai Tenkaichi series. Like I play a lot of fine games growing up. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I always have a love for fine games. Oh, both of y'all cheer mains? Oh, look at y'all. Look at y'all. Respect. Well, here's this, y'all. If you guys got this game, I definitely want to battle y'all. Because I'm a reset main, so I want to see how I go about it. Go against y'all as, as reset. So if you guys got this game, definitely let me know, and we can try one of matches. You know what I'm saying? That could be a potential video that I have in mind, like playing with some people, playing with some of my subscribers, and we'll see how we go about it. So yeah, let me know. Alright, her sense of responsibility and her awareness of her duties said that she would never back down.
Your little cousin's in the announcement room, and you're gonna go save her, right?
See, they think that she's over there, but I don't think Nanako's actually over there.
I might not be as strong as the two of you, but I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
No, don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous, but there's gotta be something only I can do to help. Hell, that aside, I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other.
Rep.
I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
Alright, Miss President declared that this in a voice that puts no argument and takes off running. Yikes. I wasn't expecting her to behave rashly like this. I remember how fast she can run. If I'm going to go after her, I need to go at once or I'll lose her.
Please, you have to go after her.
So even Yukiko see that. Yukiko sees me hesitate and knows exactly what to say. She's right. There's so much we don't understand, but there's no way the investigation team can let a victim run off to die. Yukiko ignores the fact that I'll be leaving her alone and tells her to follow a girl she only just met. This is excuse me, y'all. This is the exact opposite of the behavior she's been displaying before the fight. Honestly, I'm not playing enough to know who my main is. Probably Chie or Dachi. Okay, see, everybody love Chie. Like, Chie is actually good in this game. I'll keep y'all know. I did try it around when I was playing around with some friends here and there. Let me turn down my audio. Hold on, let me turn the audio down. I'm like way too loud. Way too loud. Alright, so it should be better enough. I feel like I was a little too loud. But no, I have a friend. He plays oh, you like Chie's accent? Well, you like her new accent because her other voice actor, like the original voice actor in Vanilla Persona 4, it just didn't fit her character. She felt like she really full energy and like really outspoken. So I feel like how her voice is now fits her a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have a homeboy. He plays Sho. You know, Sho. He's the guy. Well, he don't have a persona. You remember this Sho and his Mizuki? I think that's how you say his last name. Minazuki. Because Sho is like his astral self, but he don't have a persona, while his alter ego, Mizuki, his other personality, has a persona. He played Sho, and he's actually really good with him. He told me earlier that he's right on learning you right now. So maybe one day we may get a battle in if he's fully ready for it, but we'll see. I'm ashamed that I had even slightly let myself be confused by the way I had heard her speak before and not answer her. I'll come back for you no matter what. Thank you. I'll come back for you no matter what.
I believe in you.
No. I'll come back for you no matter what. I believe in you. Yukiko nods to me and I turn and begin running as fast as I can. I have to rely on the faded echo of footsteps ahead to pursue Miss President throughout the school. I can't use my memory of the school in order to navigate because the invisible walls are everywhere, but the announcement room is upstairs. That obviously limits the path that she can take. I will catch up with her, no matter what. So that means, y'all, since we battle Yukiko and Yosuke, we're about to be going against Chie next. We're going to be going against Chie next. I've been running after Miss President for a while, but I still can't catch sight of her. She's so fast, it's almost supernatural. I even began to think that her path may not be hindered by the invisible walls. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, she's not a participant in the P1 Grand Prix. She didn't appear in the introduction video, and even though she been there when I faced off with Yukiko, she wasn't affected by the rules. Could she be able to walk through these walls? If so, then catching up to her would be quite difficult. Just as I'm thinking of this, suddenly a blue door appears in my path. I've seen this before. Welcome to the Velvet Room, y'all. This is the entrance to the Velvet Room. I don't have time to deal with this, or so I think, but when I consider the timing of its appearance, I can't help but feel that there must be a reason for it. I made up my mind and reached for the door. As I walk through the door, I feel a slight sense of lightheadedness, and I close my eyes reflexively. Here we are, y'all, the Velvet Room. When I open my eyes, I'm seated in my usual position, and Margaret is smiling quietly at me, as if nothing is different. When she sees that I notice her, she speaks as if I'm aware of my impatientness.
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Margaret politely points this out, knowing that I'm in a hurry. Time is meaningless, huh? I thought I had figured out a few things about this room, but it seems that there's still more for me to learn about it. If time doesn't pass while I'm in this room, then I should concentrate on what she's about to tell me. Once again, as if I'm reading through my thoughts, Margaret smiles.
It seems you've emerged victorious and have come away with a piece of the truth. Though you are in a garden of deceit, you have the vision to go forward.
Is that student council president's shadow really the cause of all this then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth.
Oh yeah, he's getting closer to it.
There is one thing I can tell you.
Alright, Margaret's golden eyes are fixed on mine. Her golden eyes, y'all. It's so mesmerizing.
If that girl's shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate. You have your own trial to overcome. Keep that to heart.
My own trial?
I don't mean to, but I repeat what Margaret had just said.
Everyone sees various things in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope. I myself find fascination in watching over you.
Of course you did, Margaret. You remember that you did throw a kiss. You basically kissed you.
Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
Oh wow, how'd she say it like that? Well, how y'all feel about that? Alright, another slight feeling lightens past it, and I return to that otherworldly school. The blue door is nowhere to be found, as if I'd never been here to begin with. I looked up. I still don't understand what my own trial is supposed to be. But for some reason, my mind had cleared up a bit. Alright, chat, check up. Is everybody doing alright? You guys been alright lately? How's life? You guys been good? Alright, we're back in. In any case, I need to keep chasing after Mrs. President. And now I immediately see a recognizable feature, her long ponytail. I found her.
Wait! It's too dangerous to go alone.
Miss President turns around in response to my voice. She's smiling. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Color me impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
This calmness. Has she expected that I would follow her? I'm beginning to feel like she's toying with me. But I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's no helping it then.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protective custody.
Protective custody?
This is a matter of life and death for you.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
I thought that I'd be able to keep her in check by saying that her life was in danger, but she didn't seem to take any notice. She just shrugged and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks up.
Hey, mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
Alright, there's a moment of silence. Just as I'm about to ask her to go on, Miss President continues. Everything good, been playing Pokemon Violet on Switch 2. Beating all the gyms, the Elite Four, now playing Battles Online. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Oh yeah, I think I found something about Pokemon that I've been meaning to send to some people. I had to find it. I think I saw it on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram. I meant to send it to you, bro, and then another homeboy who played Pokemon.
It's tough being
I had to find
forced
it.
to fight your friends, huh? Oh, sorry. You don't gotta answer.
She must still be thinking that about my fight with Yukiko. True, I'm slightly hesitant to talk about any of this, but it's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
No, you're right. If I could avoid it, I would. But I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight? Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know. Both, maybe. I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Will she believe that answer? I study Miss Pleasant's face, but when she opens her mouth, she has an unexpected gloomy look in her eyes.
What if you had to kill each other?
Okay. Kill each other? I truly hadn't anticipated that question. I'm caught off guard by how I haven't even considered it. It's true, there's no guarantee that this General Teddy won't suddenly decide to make us, like, fight to death on a whim.
Sorry, that was probably over the line. I don't know why I said that.
I wouldn't let it happen.
Even if I was forced into such a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. But after hearing my answer, Miss President cast her eyes down again. After seeing that behavior, how do I put this, felt a sense of incongruity. Why would that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying some unimaginable burden that she has yet to confide in us? Is it so heavy that she would ask that question of me? Speaking of which, if General Teddy does turn out to be her shadow, what does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly, it seemed that her courageous and cheerful demeanor are a mirror image of that, and a slight sense of fear chills my spine. My thoughts race through my head while we walk down the hallway.
What are you doing?
I thought I broke my nose for a moment. I play and beat Legend ZA, got all the shiny I wanted in the DLC. Really fun game. Then I'm saying, I wish I played a lot of Pokemon game, you cheater. I really wish I did. I mean, it's crazy enough, bro, and everybody in chat, like, I enjoy, like, you know, what kind of Pokemon. I love games like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Coliseum, like, you know, them type of Pokemon games. I like those games, which I wish they, like, if they would, like, remake those games, like, you know, remake them and put them to current console, like, you know, current Switch and stuff like that, then I would play Pokemon again. That's the reason how I got into Pokemon, by playing those type of games. You know, Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, and then we got Pokemon, I think, Coliseum or something. Then there's one for the GameCube, and there was one for the Wii. I remember them games. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, I was even thinking about getting them via emulator just to play them again. It's that invisible wall again. Even though I should have been expecting them, I relaxed my guard and walked right into one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
An invisible wall?
Oh, come here.
Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then.
Yeah.
Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
You didn't grow up on them? I mean, I grew up like the only Pokemon games I played for was Pokemon Stadium. Like, you know, them type of games where like you pick all your Pokemons and like you be like in an arena or like a stadium or a gym area, and then you pick the commands. Try out Pokemon Champions when it come out. It's going to be like that. I think I actually heard about that. Is it like comparison to that game from the Wii? The game from the Wii? If that's the case, I think people was talking about that, and I'm like, I may get that a try. I know it's for the Switch, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if it'll get me to play the Switch more, I'll play the game, and I'll play with some of y'all who got the game. But yeah, but I grew up, I mean, I watched the Pokemon show, you know what I'm saying? I watched the show, you know, the OG show and stuff, but I didn't watch, like, you know, the current one, you know, like, the current, Pokemon, you know, with Ash and how he's looking right now. I didn't really watch that, but I grew up a little bit of Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? But it's mostly like playing those games and then watching the OG show, and that's how I know about it more. Miss President walks right through the place I have bumped into, so that must be the case. As I imagine, Miss President is unaffected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course, if General Teddy really is a shadow, maybe the normal rules don't apply to her. The entrance of the school building is ahead of us. But perhaps worst of all is that the wall I had just walked into is blocking me from reaching there. I'll just have to find some other way. Oh, it's mobile and Switch? Okay. I'll see how this playing mobile. I mean, I got emulator to where I could play a mobile games on my PC, so I could probably get it from there and see how it look. If it's looking okay, then like, okay, I'll play on my PC that way. Or if not, I'll get it on my Switch. But we'll see how it's gonna go, bro. I do want a game like that. I miss those type of Pokemon games, as I tell people. It's like Pokemon Stadium a bit. Check out the most recent trailers and see if you might be interested. Okay, I'll take a peek at it before the night end. I'll take a peek at it and I'll let you know how I feel about it and what okay, I'll definitely get this game. Or you know what I'm saying, I'll let you know how I feel. It's as I thought. Another visible wall has formed where I had just passed and I can't go back. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. And if I can't go anywhere, this can only mean one thing.
Be careful. This probably means.
Yep. That means I do another fight with somebody, which of course is going to be Chie. Yep. If I do it still round.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Boy, you've gotten peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, so why you want to admit it? I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. I quickly changed tactics.
Okay, so who's my next opponent?
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess, you're starting to enjoy beating up your friends? Okay, with the next challenger, come on down!
Alright, and it's none other than Chie. Chie is going to make an appearance. The general doesn't pick up on my attention and loudly yell out what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out. And who should appear from the smoke but the person I was expecting to see. 4 of us entered the TV together. I already fought against Yosuke and Yukiko. Then, yep, it's none other than Chie, y'all.
That's what I thought. You're the last of us, after all.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next too.
Chie laughs along with me. She knows what's going on, but then the memory is gonna mess up. The twisting of words gonna happen, and they're gonna actually fight it out. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and action, but I can't let my guard down around her. After all, I felt the same way when I encountered Yukiko too. But as they say, the third time is charm. I deceived Chie in her right mind. I decided that the best way to do is to be calm and start a conversation with her.
Chie, you know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right?
See, even Chie knew this already.
Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend.
That's so out of pitch. That's so Don't worry, you're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend. See, the words already got twisted already. The words the words already got twisted already, y'all. She's always saying that.
I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends.
See, it's all getting twisted. Like, you don't even say that. She's saying that to him.
I had to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans.
See? Nah, this is obvious. She is clearly not herself. See, even you know already she's just not herself no more. It's so blatant. Her words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's not just our character, but she would never say anything like that. And you humans, that's as good as confessing that you're not human. Yeah, see? You see what I'm saying, Ichigo? That's so weird for saying that, so you know that the words are getting twisted yet again, bro. Alright, carnivore, was it? Miss President is watching us from nearby. She looks more dumbfounded than worried. Still, what she is saying at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over.
More stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Hurts. I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. I can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. But if a shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does this mean about Miss President? Killing each other, all because of humans? What kind of secret past could the new council president of Yasukami High be harboring? No, now's not the time for this. I have to look into this after we clear this all the confusion between us.
Let's do this, Chie.
I ignore her words and draw my sword. I immediately reached a voice echoed through the area as if she was waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage. Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time?
All talk, no skill? Yeah, then you know that's not me say.
Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
Oh my god. I just saw out the picture, y'all, about why it is. But you're saying, but you son of a bitch. I don't care what nobody say. I definitely love the intro when it comes to this game. Like, I love the intro. Like, when it comes to the battle intro.
Final.
Oh, that Chie.
Such a what?
Alright, sorry, Chie. Sorry. We said be overly gassing you. Yeah, but you gotta think about this, bro. That's not me say. So why is she saying all this out of blue? That's not her. I won. I lowered my sword and began showing my breathing. I don't believe I injured Chie too badly. Considering this is my 3rd time having to do this, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in the fight.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This isn't fun at all.
General Teddy has seen that the fight ended without any injuries and spits his words through the monitor. Yeah, the image on the monitor then disappeared without anything further. Let's let him say whatever he wants. I fought all the fans I came into the TV with and none of them are hurt. All that left is to head to the announcing room and make sure Nanako is safe, and then we'll be able to go home. I walk over to Chie and help her off the ground. She's come back to her senses and she seemed a little sheepish. Are you alright? Man, you were no challenge at all. Oh wow, I won't say that.
Hey, that's mean. Man, you are strong though. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Gee, that's mean. Look who's talking. I had never been kicked around so badly in my life. I went for Chie to reach her feet and then tell her everything that happened up to this point.
So the others are safe too? What a relief. I was pretty worried.
She is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at that reaction. She really does care about her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchanging smiles like nothing was wrong, Miss President sounds perplexed when she speaks up.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous.
Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that to me. Wait a sec. Who are you?
Oh, I forgot about that. I quickly introduced Miss President and Chie that she may be a victim of this case. But Chie looks again at Miss President suspiciously.
Huh? The student council president? You mean ours? That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
See, that's weird though. Did she say the new president is a guy? Why Lab was the new one?
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
I'm pretty sure though. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name?
Miss President starts moving. I don't think you should even that he has Mr. Truth after all. Oh yeah, his ultimate move, bro, with Izanami Okami. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not that strange a question, is it? But for some reason, Miss President seemed unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melodrany from her. She and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
My memories... No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
Dude, that triggered her memories. Kill one another. I gasped when I hear the words fall from her mouth. That's Dude, there's a bad story about Lava about killing each other. That's probably what happened in her past was she had to basically kill, well, in case you guys don't know, she is a robot. She's basically the same one as Aegis. So probably what happened was she had to kill her other sisters to basically survive, to be the last one standing. And that's why it traumatized her so much to where people just see her just as a robot and robot, not an actual human being. Hence why she basically wanted to become a human, while her shadow basically put all this together to where she appeared as a human and she appeared normal. You know what I'm saying? That's basically why she's feeling this way. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she's definitely not acting normally. I glanced at Chie, then tried to approach Miss President in the hopes of calming her down. Oh. Without warning, Miss President began flaring her arms as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. I'm saying Chia shouldn't feel all that bad about losing. Well, that's true because he do have the truth. He had the mid-threat truth. But don't forget, bro, she got that galactic punt to where she can basically one-shot KO you. So that's more deadly, bro. Alright, Miss President's arm catches Chie and easily knocks her aside.
Chie!
What power. I barely managed to catch Chie before she slammed into the concrete wall. Still, that's a sudden breakdown. What in the world is happening to Miss President? Once I helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approached her from both sides. This will be a little rough, but it can't be helped. We can't ask her anything while she's like this. But at that moment...
What?
No way!
Before I knew it, Miss President is flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, but now her entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. She and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change direction and lands at the full one. Oh, you right, LOL. How could I forget, especially when she kicked Yosuke in the balls. Yeah. It's a one-shot KO, bro. With her kick is that deadly, so you definitely want to get involved with her, but she can leave one-shot KO you, bro. Yeah, she kicked him in the ball when he ruined the Trial of the Dragon DVD for her.
Wow. Who is that girl? Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her memories.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
No, there's something so traumatizing. I can't answer Chi at all. What if you had to kill each other? I hear Miss President's sad voices in my head. She apparently wasn't expecting me to answer her, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Her voice is strong and confident. To drive the point home, she pulls my chest with her finger as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she's still worrying about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now. I asked Chie she'll be alright on her own. She fired back, let me worry about that. I nod to her and began running after Miss President once more. I will save her, no matter what. I think now we know we're gonna get all three of them. Now we're gonna get to like the final part right here of Yu's story. Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making much headway. I attempted to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The announcement room is still my destination. There's no way to know if that where Miss President is headed as well. But if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I need to get there anyway. Teddy and Rise should be in the announcement room, and if Nanako is being held captive, that's where she'll be as well. I had to keep running, but yet another wall blocks the highway. At first, I think that this is the dead end. I realized that I can cut through a classroom and come out on the other side of the wall. It's forcing me to enter the room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hand on the door. He gonna go against another fight with somebody. A moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind.
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
See, that's what we say. You see, that's what happened to her. Something happened to her. And that's why she's trying to get in connection with everybody.
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Her voice isn't coming from the PA system. I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has to be the work of Rise's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
I know, there she is. So now we know that wasn't actually her in that announcement. That's the fake Rise. I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed a Rise I know.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room.
Is she in the announcement room?
Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Yikes.
Rise! What's wrong, Rise?
There's no answer. The communication has been cut off. Has something happened in the announcement room? My head began racing. My heart began racing. The enemy made us fight each other as participants in this tournament, but they had captured Rise as well. It's clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's power to tell us the truth. But that's not important right now. If she was just captured to prevent her from contacting us, then the enemy must think of Rise as being less valuable than those who had to fight. She sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to hurry.
Pardon me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
Oh, that's I guess. A hand brushes my shoulder. In surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought I didn't know someone until they touched me. This is the second time I let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. There she is, y'all. That's Aegis. I look up and see another unfamiliar face. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl. Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere, all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can't see the interior framework of her body where her joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
You're,
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aegis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san. Correct?
She's really just bluntly saying it. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? Baby girl, Aegis. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna play Persona 3 Reload eventually. I want to get back. I want to try out get started with that game. You know what I'm saying? I may do it one day. Maybe one day next week. We'll see. It's when Yosa called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke. But when the stranger said it, it sounded like they truly believe it. This is a pain. This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurring out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down. I need to take this conversation away from this subject. I cleared my throat and tried to start over.
Aegis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of shadows?
She fights shadows? But how can she do that if...
And does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
It's way better than being called a complete man whore. Man whore. LOL. Yeah, because Nanako basically told you that Margaret called him a man whore. Which you will only know about that if you watch the anime that she said that to you. That Nanako said it to you that he's a man whore. I love Reload, please do. I will, bro. I will. I'll figure out a good day to do it. I'll figure out a good day. I do want to get started with Reload for sure, man. I figured out, man. Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another Persona user outside of my group as friends, and a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips with all of this. From the way we were talking, she seemed just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories in the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans, but isn't something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural robots of its own. I found myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, but I had to put that aside for now. There's something I need to find out from her first. This P1 Grand Prix is so similar to the event of last year, but to think that it will involve someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that happened, that's for sure. I call myself and ask her what I feel would tell me what she's doing as well.
And what is this mission of yours?
She opened her mouth to respond, but just then... Oh, there we go. The monitor inside the classroom turns on. It's at that moment that I suddenly remember. It's like what I'm going to have to fight here. I forgot about senses that when I entered the room.
Aha! So that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you. Ooh, who's the honey? Were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know what's coming next, don't you?
Don't you? The general on the monitor gives off a twisted smile. Here it come. Could Aiki-san's mission be something that could cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his morals are, but he's using us to crush each other. In other words, she's the next challenge that's being set against me. Aiki-san seems to understand this as well, and is staring at the monitor with a quiet animosity.
Sorry about this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Aiki-san is professionally straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight my friends, but having to hurt someone that I don't even know is just as bad. Another thought comes on the heels of that one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there's an urgent problem that an ordinary student like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her on her mission? Shouldn't I know what is at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems that she isn't gone mad like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
Aiki-san said this so quickly as if she reading my mind. For a moment, I'm struck by how she could have known that I was thinking, but I realize she's right. What good would it do for us to talk things over? Then, true, the loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, none of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter if we could come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better if we don't hear about each other's problems before we fight. That could be why Aiki-san hadn't told me anything. This might be her version of kindness. I silently readied my sword. Aiki-san appeared to be smiling slightly when I do. Right, I'm not going to give up on what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe, and I have to make sure that Miss President is okay. I will use anything I can to protect them. To thank her for consideration, I make a point to announce that I'm ready to start a fight.
And here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
Alright, let's get it. Oh, you can imagine what they said to these characters, what they get their nicknames to.
Finally.
Oh my god, I guess. Oh my god, I guess. Sorry, I guess. I got a mission to do.
Wowza! Now that's the sensei I know! That hunk of junk was no match for you!
Oh, shut up.
Sure, you're right! Keep suffering! Friend against friend, beating the heck out of each other!
A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I have no idea what she was capable of. I feel like my mind's been drained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching over us with an expression of joy, as if we were some performers for his amusement. I look up and glare at the monitor.
I don't know why you're making us fight. But it's pointless. We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
A low growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy never made such a hateful sound. It actually rather scary.
Stupid! You're such a dumbass! What's with you?
Oh, the voice changes. That's you know that you hear the voice. That's Lava's shadow. That's basically the voice. The image on the monitor distorted along with that outburst. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and ripples disturbingly as his hate pours through the screen. I already hate Teddy, but this sob is annoying. Yeah, General Teddy. Any pretense at copying the adorable stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now. I noticed that the voice spitting out these hateful words is not Teddy either.
Respect? Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me.
There y'all, that's Shadow Lavas.
I was forced to fight against my will. I destroyed them with my own hands.
Did that show in the backstory about Lavas? She basically talking about how she had to fight against her own will and basically kill off her other sisters to survive.
You should all have to go through the hell I've suffered. See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on.
That's true. That's true. The general on the monitor continued to rage.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
The moment I said that, I feel that all the dots have become connected. When Miss President had asked out of blue if we were going to be forced to kill each other, that ominous mutter of killing one another, were these both something that had come directly from her past? Maybe she had been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. Had she been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? There's no way to know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it's kind of explained why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. That is, she wanted us to feel what she went through. I might not be entirely correct, but I feel like I'm close to the truth. Should I just ask General Teddy about my suspicions? But as I'm considering raising my voice.
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
What?
Something come crashing through the ceiling. What in the world? I watched over the Icon to protect her from the falling debris. Elizabeth! And this song right here, y'all. When I look up, I see a young woman emerge from the cloud of dust. While not as strange as Iga, she seemed a little uncommon as well. But even beside that, why did she have to come through the ceiling? This room has doors. It makes no sense at all. I was about to get to the heart of the matter with General Teddy, but the monitor in this room has been destroyed, along with the ceiling. Though she seemed oblivious to my confusion, the girl tossed her head and apologized again.
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Faintest?
Fiend? Something along those lines at any rate.
I'll tell y'all, Elizabeth, like out of all the Velvet Room attendants, Elizabeth's my favorite. Elizabeth's my favorite of the Velvet Room attendants. She's my favorite. What the hell is she talking about? Who in the world is she? Who is this person? Wait a second. That blue suit she's wearing looks familiar. The sadness is coming back. Oh yeah, bro. You know about? I mean, I know about the story. The Elizabeth is basically trying to find ways to basically bring back the depression. Yeah. I know Elizabeth, her reason why she left is trying to find ways to bring back Makoto, to bring him back alive. You know, bring back to what happened to him. That's why she's moving, why she's doing all this herself. And with that silver hair and golden eye, could it be?
Are you from the Velvet Room?
My, is this what's known as being hit on?
Hit on?
A forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Yeah, say it about Margaret. That's her sister. Okay, so that actually sounded like I was really hitting on her. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her something.
Do you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Margaret?
When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly youthful. I've been taken aback by her bizarre speech and action, but could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simultaneously evokes the image of a pondering philosopher and an innocent girl. You mean Dorkun? Yeah. I know. I know the story of Persona 3s and know what happened to Makoto. But yeah, he became a door to basically protect Mitsu and all them. He became a door. And that's why Elizabeth is trying to find ways to how to get him out of that, to basically bring him back alive. That's hence why she's doing all this her own way. Hence why she left the Velvet Room, and why that's how Margaret came in. I can't figure out how exactly to speak to her. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter much. Anyway, worrying about the niceties isn't the most important thing right now.
Oh, actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Yu Narukami.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote place.
She think of this world as a mundane place? That's confusing. Yasha Inaba may be out in the countryside, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. The girl Elizabeth suddenly bows elegantly to me.
Margaret is indeed my sister's name. Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I think I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this girl. Oh, you said, I think I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this girl. Oh, you petty, you. Elizabeth is the best girl, man. That's what Makoto got her. Makoto got her.
But why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
I'm currently utterly neglecting my duties. Yeah, she basically left the Velvet Room in her own will. Because she basically trying to find a way to get, well, Dorkun out in that where he's at right now. So that's why she basically left the Velvet Room in her own free will.
Is that so?
That doesn't really tell me much, and I had no response anyway. So what possesses her to come blasting in through the ceiling instead of using the door? I decided not to bother asking her that. I met so many different people over the last year, but trying to have a conversation with this girl is like trying to buy a wild horse. You see, I like his sense of humor. This is what I'm saying I like Noah Conway. He had that sense of humor in him. That's so like he's really just roasting them. She's gonna know the direction I'm trying to steal his chores and just blow off whatever she wants. Best to just hold on and go along for the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll likely just be confused in a way. Just as I'm having that thought, the girl seemed to have noticed my hesitation and started to talk to about herself. Her eyes are lit up with sincere passion. She really is a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized.
Yeah, it's about Dorkun.
In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I know a little about the wild card, but
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
glue?
Flu? Influenza. Something along those lines at any rate.
She's having trouble coming up with the right words, but I can hear the sincerity in her speech. Probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of the wild card is related to her desires and came here. I don't think it's worth it to ask how she knew I had that power or where she found out about it. Because she was with Makoto. That's what she knows about the wild card. And on top of that, when he became Dorkun, I guess had access to the wild card temporary. Just I struggled to follow the Mandarin path of her conversation, she brought up an outrageous suggestion.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
What? Someone please tell me how she reached the conclusion that was a good idea. I don't think I have a chance of talking her out of it, though. But, of course, I had to try. So I said, we're going to fight? Give me a break. Give me a break.
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending skyward at Mach speed. To be direct, I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Let me make sure of something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right? There's no illusions at work?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, impressive.
Well, maybe you just understand what I meant when I mentioned the illusions. If that's so, then she at least must have some idea what's going on around here. And even though she might understand this, she still wants to fight me? I wonder though, is she unrelated to General Teddy's plan and invited herself into the tournament? Do the usual rules apply? As I think about this, Elizabeth's son taps her foot on the ground and takes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. The huge leader-bound book in her hand opened as if it's by itself. A torrent of power pours from the open book with a blue light. I can't believe that this strange girl has such unimaginable power. She seems so aloof. No, it may be more correct to call it an air of immense violence.
Alright, I won't be able to hold back.
To be honest, I was really only saying that in the hopes of bluffing her. I had absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fear and focus on the upcoming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if I were to fight her with the intent of killing her, I'd be lucky not to end up dead myself. At least that's how I feel. Elizabeth's son, call me begins the battle.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
Alright, we gotta go against Elizabeth, y'all. Good old Elizabeth's son. And there he is, she's using Thanatos. That's basically Makoto's persona.
Finally.
My turn. Here.
We're through.
Impressive. Oh no. What? Impressive. Oh no. Is this the extent of your strength? Remarkable. Oh no. From this moment on, I will give it my life. I'm surprised.
Alright, that's when I thought I managed to throw her off balance. Elizabeth's son gets back up elegantly as if nothing had just happened. Suddenly, I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me she hasn't been taking this seriously at all until now. In the next moment, I'm swallowing into a torment of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. My vision blurs as if I'm spun upon, and before I can tell up from down, the floor jumped towards me, and I slam into the ground. Am I going to lose? As my cautiousness fades, I see the faces of my friend and Aiga-san, all those I have fought against up until now. It's just like that story that you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? It's not over. I haven't won yet. I'll fight as much as I had to in order to save my friends. I fought as much as I had to in order to save my friends. I had to keep fighting. I come so far. I can't lose heart now. I desperately forced my legs to move and managed to stand up again. Elizabeth Song shuts her book with an air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome.
The match be going quick. Yeah, bro.
Strength.
Usually just because it's final round, so it's like they're just going quick to the story mode. I don't know. The Yini toy of power suddenly ceased without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still, unable to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Igus earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
She cuts herself off and nodded to herself as if to confirm some suspicion.
This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute?
Fruit.
Flue? Chimneys. In any case, I am quite pleased.
Even after a battle, she acts like that. I feel like a fool for believing that she really would kill me, even if she felt quite weird at the time. I can't believe any of this. My legs gets out under me, and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth Song looked straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future, it is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before this tournament had begun. How I had overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Margaret and Elizabeth's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what's truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that beyond the door. Only once you have that path in mind does it matter whether you open the door or not. That's how I feel.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth Song smiles. It seems the former dweller of the Velvet Room is pleased with my answer. She must have chosen a path of her own at some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her a little better now. And we got the social link for Elizabeth.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
With this, Elizabeth Song briskly walks out of the room. She caused me some trouble, but I also learned something about myself as well. I think I call it a draw. As I wake goodbye to Elizabeth Song, I hear Igus Song getting to her feet behind me.
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Igus Song doesn't seem to be very hurt or damaged or whatever you would say. She was likely just knocked out. I had absolutely no chance of winning it if I gone easy on her either. This is getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Damn, Igus.
Huh? Isn't that normal?
Igus Song laughed at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that, I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Igus Song stopped laughing and think deeply for a moment. But after a few seconds, she looks back up at me with a serious look in her eyes.
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward. But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
I have no reason to say no. Yeah, Uchiha, man. I looked Igus Song square in the eye and nodded reassuringly. And so, Igus Song told me about her directive, and it was truly surprising. There was another case involving Persona and Shadow outside of Inaba, even before our adventure last year. Why do you have to play this song? Oh yeah, man. Let's bring back memory, huh, Uchiha? This song really just probably like the depression. And she is a weapon with a heart, created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight like Shadow. She believed that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and caused it into the TV world. Which, see, and this weapon they're trying to say that's basically Labyrinth. That's basically her sister.
So there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to retrieve her. My older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys, is in this world somewhere.
Okay, so I is just the youngest, and because she's okay. So I is the youngest. Labyrinth is her older sister. Nanako, Miss President, her shadow, and now Labyrinth. I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now. But little do you didn't know that Miss President actually is Labyrinth. But he didn't think about it, thinking it's just a different another person. Even though I have a lot to do, I can't know any of it.
Tell me more about Labrys, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Unfortunately,
I saw an expression clouds. She said that she was a machine, but she really is no different from a human. As I pondered this, I listened to what she had to say. It's discouraging.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
So she don't know what she is, what she look like, and all, so she just know that they're looking for a sister. Basically, all she can tell me is that Laba is a robot who built to look like a girl. Wait a second, I did meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world. Miss President. Could Miss President be Labyrinth?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
my sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
She's an older model, while I guess like the current model. Then there's no way Miss President could be Labyrinth. I could tell at first glance that Agason was a machine. The President appears to be a completely human. I never once considered that she might not be a human until just now. But that just makes things even more complicated. What in the world is going on inside his TV?
Alright, in any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room. If Labrys is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
Little do you know, you actually did met her. I shrugged slightly. I don't want to be so grave. I guess I'm a sense what I'm trying to do and smile.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
Of course. I give Agason a determined nod and run out of the classroom. Alright. But man, what a busy golden week. I had to make sure Nanako is okay. Find Mr. President, unmask whoever masquerades Teddy, and now search for Labyrinth somewhere in here. If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends at the junior's food court. Yiko was trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that big bundle she was carrying was a boss lunch she made for us. As to how it might taste, well, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we'll all have enjoyed it anyway. Oh yeah, Yukiko is known for her bad cooking. Eventually, I wouldn't call Nanako over, and we would have bought. I would have called Nanako over, and we would have bought some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shuroku store, and maybe I could have made to Suzai Daigaku in time to buy the last of their special croquettes. I wanted to talk to the owner of Deidara and get some books from the Yomisnaido bookstore. I have a staple at Aya, hung out with the boss at the Toshimi Shrine, waited for my uncle so we could have dinner, and tomorrow I have gone fishing. If the ones who ruined my vacation caused this problem, it's the same person who stole Labyrinth. And if they truly brought Nanako back into the TV world, I will never let them go for that. I'll catch them no matter what.
I'll make them pay.
As I run on, I can't cross yet another blue door. Perhaps it's a sign that I need to calm down. 2. I may have lost my cool for a moment.
Someone here? Again?
I reached towards the doorway with a relaxed smile. Alright, what's up, Margaret? Margaret's in her usual position. I just want to see if there's anyone else in here. It looks like she's nutcase of a sister. It looks like her nutcase of a sister isn't here. Margaret will notice me looking inside. She does a sound that also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble. Though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
A new resolve? I found myself nodding along.
You have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
The way she put it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I almost spawn immediately and think about the question. It'd be lying to say that I'm not loyal. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment. But even then...
If I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see.
Margaret nods slightly in response.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
That is true. A single action is more powerful than just 1,000 words. Like they always say, actions speak louder than words. As she smiled, my vision began to blur. I hear words being repeated. I have reached the threshold of truth. Everything that happened during the course of this case runs through my mind. The new appearance of the TV world, this tournament pitting us against each other, the student council president, and a fake Teddy. My encounter with the weapon with a heart, Aiga-san, searching for her sister, Labyrinth, and the determination that I gained through those constant battles. What I must accomplish. How do I show what I decided through my actions? Alright, it seems that the number of invisible walls had decreased. Could this mean that the end is near? Just as I thought, I hear a familiar voice.
That's enough!
That was Miss President's voice. It was coming from the door to the announcing room. I finally made it. I opened the door to the announcing room and rushed inside.
You're finally here. Hello, Sensei. Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused, while Rise's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai. You're late.
I had to stay cautious of the general, but I signaled to the girls that everything will be alright for now. The general is closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around the announcement room, but Nanako is nowhere to be found. The general face distorted with ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the general extended the arm that was held behind him. And there was Nanako. Her arms are clutched to her chest and she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened. Why I feel like this is not Nanako?
Nanako!
After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. See, I noticed not Nanako. The general disappeared. For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. General had been standing directly behind her, but now he's gone? How could he have gone somewhere else that quickly, right in front of me, without me noticing it?
Bro.
While I'm confused about the general disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Being in the TV world has obviously taken a toll on her. She toddled towards me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I could think about the general later. I have to say Nanako right now. As I reach out to her, we say yell.
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
See, I knew it was a fake. Nako's not here. What is she saying? She's right here. Just as I'm about to say so, my hand stopped. Something's not right. I try to look into Nanako's face once more. In her eyes, I saw madness.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
I knew it.
You bastard!
I barely reacted in time to draw my sword to block the attack. The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane, and I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face, the same madness that I had seen in Nanako's only a moment before. That's when I noticed that Nanako had disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the beginning. He can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else.
He can make whoever looking at him seem as someone else.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right. The enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I realized that after all the battles I had today, but seeing Nanako had made me forget all that. The general laughed at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
It's like how my friends had actually gone crazy before our fights. Nanako had never been brought into this world in the first place. The appearance before me is a fake. He distorted our senses all to make us suffer. But just as I thought, he couldn't deceive Rise's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I pushed General Kane away and jumped back towards the girls in order to distance myself from them. Good, now I'm between them and the general. I then looked straight at the one behind this bizarre situation.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here. Fine then. Here. Get a good look.
Alright, here he comes. He's gonna change form. Boom! That's Labyrinth. That's her shadow. There she is. That's her shadow right there, y'all. And that's what she actually is.
I am a shadow. The true self.
There she is.
That's my face.
I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, a ponytail, and a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you? Why does she look like me?
That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
This is a shadow? She really came from inside me?
Yes, indeed. Risa's trying to calm Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut. While Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being, now I understand what's going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even in the TV world. The sense of wantonness that I had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends. The way she avoided telling me her name, that Superman was strange when she hit Chie and that Crab would jump to get away from us, and the shadow ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret had said, all the pieces to the puzzle were laid out before me. They all come together, and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labyrinth. Labyrinth, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown to a TV world, created a school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-rooted depression regarding her past memory, all this took the form of Labyrinth's shadow, who manipulate everything here.
Labyrinth, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Miss Press Labyrinth only shivered when I called to her. There had to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president, but that's just a disguise, more for herself than for us. No matter how comfortable it is, it's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
I called to Labyrinth while keeping an eye on a shadow. A shadow is a darkness within a person's heart. Unless it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts this darkness within her. We'll have to protect her when the shadow goes berserk and try to kill her. But Labyrinth continues to shake her head and trembles violently. My words ain't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something. Too bad he doesn't understand at all. His friends are so hopelessly naive.
Dang. The shadow laughs shrilly. It continued to smear more poison to Labyrinth's heart.
I wish you could have made them feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone.
That's how this is how Labyrinth's actually feeling.
I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering.
I always like when the shadows talk because it's like how their voice is. I actually like that when it comes to them.
I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
She's neglecting it. This isn't good. I settle into a fine stance, waiting for anything, though I have a good idea of what's going to happen.
Oh, you're still clinging to that? Then take a look at what you really are.
The shadow eyes gleam with golden light. The changes begin immediately. A shimmer runs across Labyrinth's body, and instead of a normal human girl that has been a moment ago, she has a metallic body, just like her shadow. Labyrinth loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear the metal that had appeared. But there is more to a change than just her arm. Her legs, waist, chest, even her head, everything not covered by her clothing is now obviously mechanical. The reality that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labyrinth falls to her knee, and finally muttered the words I was dreading. She said, "You are not me." To be continued. Okay, so it's like to be continued, so we have to go, we just like do it again. Wait.
Welcome to the Velvet.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's to be continued. It may come to him, so it's like we have to switch to somebody else for the time being. Okay. Alright, I gotcha. But so far it's been very good so far, y'all. Oh lord, we did like a good 3 hours and about a good over 3 hours and a good 3 hours and 30 minutes on the stream. So now we know that we got to kind of continue with everybody else's story until we can continue with Yu's story. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna go. But if that's the case, then we're gonna have to do that a lot. So we're gonna do Yosuke's, then Chie, Yukiko, and then we go to Kanji, and then eventually to Teddy. So yes, that's what we're gonna be doing, y'all, and see how it's gonna go. But I'm about to go ahead and stream right here, y'all. It's about to be 11:30 at night, and I'm gonna take this time to just chill, and then again I'll record this, so I'm gonna just probably make some short out of this. You know what I'm saying? And maybe make a video. But I'll probably get more footage, you know what I'm saying, and then I'll make a video on this. Like, think of it like, who remember this game? And like, how, like, oh, that could be a short instead of an actual video. I know a video I'm gonna do like ranked matches and me playing as we say. You know what I'm saying? Yep, sick game. Yeah, it's actually really sick, bro. I'm glad I'm enjoying myself. I'm really happy I got back playing this game, you know what I'm saying? So, again, I record this, so I'm gonna try to make some shorts out of this. If I'm not too tired, I'm gonna try to watch some tonight so I get some posted before I go work tomorrow. But if not, then I'll do it sometime tomorrow. But a video, I definitely do a video to me playing as my main character, Vise, and see how I do in matches, and then, you know, have fun with it. But yeah, good night, Uchiha, and good night to everybody. Thank y'all for chilling with me as always. This was a very fun stream. I'll definitely do more of this down the line. Yes, I'll watch our Pokemon trailer before I go to bed, Uchiha, and I'll let you know. By the time I finish, you'll probably be asleep by the time, so I'll hit you up tomorrow and let you know how I feel about it, okay? But yes, you guys have a good night. Stay blessed.